Nuclear power has prevented 1.8 million deaths. So why is everyone afraid of it? Here's a number almost no one knows. Since 1965, nuclear power has prevented an estimated 1.8 million deaths. Not by doing something heroic, just by existing and replacing coal plants that would have caused those deaths through air pollution and mining accidents. At the same time, nuclear accidents have killed fewer than 60 people directly in that same period. If nuclear power were a car, it would statistically be the safest car ever built. And yet, most people are afraid of it. Today, we're going to find out why, and whether that fear matches the facts. Inside the atom, why uranium is different. Everything around you is made of atoms. Every atom has a tiny center called the nucleus, made of protons and neutrons, held together by the strong nuclear force, the most powerful force in nature. In most atoms, the nucleus is perfectly stable. Nothing is coming apart. But few heavy items like uranium-235 is one of them. Its nucleus is so large and so heavy that it's barely holding together. Like a knot, almost, but not quite, about to slip. When a slow-moving neutron floats in and hits this whole wobbly nucleus, something extraordinary happens. Fission, 50 million times more energy than coal. The nucleus splits. It breaks into two smaller nuclei, and at the same time, it fires off 2 or 3 new neutrons and releases an enormous burst of energy. This is called fission. Here's the number that should amaze you. One single fission event, one nucleus splitting, releases about 200 million electron volts of energy. Burning one molecule of carbon in coal releases about 4 electron volts. That means nuclear fission releases roughly 50 million times more energy per atom than burning coal. 50 million times. And here's the clever part. Those 2 or 3 new neutrons that fly out, they go on to hit other uranium nuclei, which split and fire more neutrons, which hit more nuclei. This is called the chain reaction. In a nuclear bomb, this chain reaction happens in microseconds and is completely out of control. In a nuclear reactor, the chain reaction is carefully managed, slowed down, and controlled to produce steady heat. Not an explosion, steady heat. How a reactor controls the chain reaction. The key is something called control rods, made of materials like boron or hafnium that absorb neutrons. Imagine a game of catch, but some players are wearing a glove that makes the ball disappear whenever they catch it. Slide the control rods in between the fuel rods, and they absorb more neutrons. Fewer uranium nuclei get hit, the reaction slows down. Pull the rods out and more neutrons reach the uranium. The reaction speeds up. The operators use this to keep the reactor running at a constant, steady power level. The heat from fission boils water. Steam rises. The steam spins a turbine. The turbine generates electricity. It's actually the same basic idea as a coal plant. The difference is what makes the heat. Coal burns carbon. A reactor splits uranium atoms. The steam turbine part in the middle is almost identical. Now here's the number to put in your pocket. 1 kilogram of uranium-235 releases as much energy as approximately 3,000 tons of coal. A standard fuel rod, about 4 meters long and just 1 centimeter wide, contains enough energy to power an average home for 30 years. A bundle of rods that fits in your arm. 30 years of electricity. The safety statistics that nobody talks about. Now, the most important set of numbers in this episode. Scientists measured the danger of energy sources by counting deaths per terawatt-hour of energy produced. A terawatt-hour is enough electricity to power a medium-sized city for a year. So this number asks, for every city year of electricity we produce, how many people die? Here are the numbers. Coal kills approximately 24 people per terawatt hour from mining accidents and from air pollution that causes lung disease. Oil kills approximately 18. Natural gas kills approximately 3. Solar kills approximately 0.02, mostly workers who fall off rooftops during installation. Wind kills approximately 0.04. Nuclear kills approximately 0.07 per terawatt hour, including Chernobyl, including Fukushima. Both accidents are already counted in that number. Nuclear is statistically safer than solar, safer than wind. This shocks almost anyone who hears it for the first time. So why does nuclear feel so dangerous? The answer is actually about how human brains work. When a plane crashes and 300 people die in one dramatic event, it makes headlines for weeks. But car accidents kill 1.35 million people every single year around the world, and most of us barely think about it. Nuclear accidents are too vivid and dramatic. Coal's death toll is invisible, spread across millions of people slowly getting sicker from air pollution over decades. Each case is too quiet to make the news. Our brains notice the dramatic event. They miss the slow, quiet one. So the numbers say nuclear is the safest energy source we have. But you're probably thinking, what about Chernobyl? What about Fukushima? What about the waste that lasts for thousands of years? Those are the real and important questions. And we're going to answer all of them in part 2. Before part 2 comes out, did any of these numbers surprise you? Tell us in the comments which one shocked you the most.